Sor and I'm absolutely thrilled to have signed up for the BellyDance Now International Challenge for the second time.
Woohoo! What a journey this has been. So I stumbled across the International Belly Dance Challenge when I went on the internet one day searching for opportunities to broaden my knowledge and experience in belly dance. And I was so excited to know that there was an opportunity to dance with other women or men from around the world in this international experience.
I decided to join the BellyDance Now International Challenge because I wanted to grow as much as I could as a dancer, to be more complete and understand more about this style. And I did, much more than I thought. I learned about expression, mood changes, posture, technique, and baladi technique. I made my first own choreography ever. The difference between the styles, music interpretation, and so much more.
Joining the competition was a way to develop my dancing and get involved with the dance community and amazing teachers and passionate people about dance.
After starting this year with a trip to Cairo, seeing lots of stars perform, learning a lot about the dance, I was feeling really inspired and keen to sign up for another year of the BellyDance Now Challenge. For the first challenge, I picked the song Hawel Teftekerni and worked with my mentor Julia Farid to develop some ideas for a choreography.
Hello everyone, I'm Julia Farid and I'm a mentor at the BellyDance Now International Challenge. This year marks our third edition and I'm thrilled to invite you to participate in it.
So yeah, I'd say the first challenge was probably my favourite in terms of I felt I put the most time and effort into it. Not necessarily the result, but I feel like my technique had improved as a result of the practice and having something to work towards.
We've seen so many girls improve so much over the course of this challenge, each challenge itself, not to mention year after year.
To develop my technique, I took classes online from Charlotte Desorges' Undeniables website, but also directly from the Raider troupe in Cairo on Zoom with principal choreographer Mohamed Saleh.
For this challenge, I worked with Vanessa Rax to understand this style, to make sure I was doing the appropriate steps, adopt the right attitude, and I researched as well online the history and different Malaya style.
I was very lucky to be able to work with a couple of last year's participants who did very well, and I'm very excited to work with you all this year.
I think the most challenge was the improvisation challenge. Dare I admit it, I've never improvised a full performance ever, and I don't think I would have ever done that if this challenge hadn't pushed me to do it.
I think this is a great opportunity not to compare yourself to other dancers, but to push yourself, to give yourself goals, to give yourself aims to achieve higher this year in your dance.
And the feedback was so valuable because, I've been dancing for a while. I attend workshops, I do haflas, but you don't get the feedback even when you go to workshops. And, I don't have any classes to go to myself. So the feedback was the main reason why I did it.
And the feedback was precious for me because nobody told me feedback from my dance.
The constructive feedback has addressed some elements where you should focus on something very, very particular to improve you as a dancer.
I have tremendous gratitude for all the feedback each of you gave to me, and I worked very hard to improve upon those things, which I hope was demonstrated in my final project.
It's like once you start to get into it, it opens up a whole new world, and that's part of what we want to do in the challenge, is to lead people through the door and then for them to explore inside.
All I can say is that every challenge in this journey has contributed to my learning process and my dance experience. I'm now able to connect more to my feelings than I used to. There's still so much more to learn, and this competition just opened the gateway for me.
It made me a more complete dancer, and I learned so much, and I am very grateful.